Satiety, case study. 100 kilocalories of food. In this chapter we present food that has 100 kilocalories. We have taken the pictures using the same plate, so that you can use it as a reference. Yes, these are simple pictures taken with a phone camera. Take a few seconds, and note how much space it occupies on the plate. Imagine that plate being your stomach. Think about whether you need to cook this food. How long do you need to chew on it? How fast can you eat it? The following pictures show you examples of 100 kilocalories provided by different kinds of food. Afterward, there is a brief analysis of the nutrients composition, and homework for you. Here, we have our first 3 candidates. We need over half a kilogram of cherry tomatoes to ingest 100 kilocalories, or about 1/4 of a kilogram of carrots, or almost 300 grams of broccoli. In this slide, we have a total of 300 kilocalories, which also corresponds to 2 small cans of beer, or a small portion of French fries you'd find at any popular fast food chain. How long would you need to consume all this? Let's have a look at some details. These veggies provide a lot of fiber. Each plate provides around 7 grams, or approximately 25% of the fiber we should consume per day, and they will make us feel satiated for longer. Veggies usually provide a mix of protein and carbs. In our case, 100 kilocalories of broccoli would provide you with the highest amount of protein, whereas 100 kilocalories of tomatoes have the highest amount of sugar, yet you would need to eat more than half a kilogram of tomatoes. In case you wondered, in the previous chapter about high and low density food, all these 3 are very low density food as they provide little kilocalories. The next 3 candidates are less colorful than the previous ones, and we need much less of them to reach 100 kilocalories. Just 20 grams of potato chips, and about 27 grams of penne or brown rice. At least, the rice and the penne will enlarge when we cook them, but the potato chips are ready to eat and it will not take us very long to finish those 20 grams. Think of how long it would take you to consume 244 grams of carrots, compared to 20 grams of potato chips, and yet both provide you with 100 kilocalories. Let's have a look at some details. In this case, by consuming 100 kilocalories of penne, rice or potato chips, you would only be consuming 1 gram of fiber. They mostly provide carbohydrates, and a small amount of protein. Potato chips, though, also have some fat, and unfortunately not a good one. Carbohydrates are also digested quickly. Consuming whole grain carbs would help us to feel satiated for longer, and add a few more grams of fiber. Potato chips are a high-density food. In this slide, we see 83 grams of chicken, 70 grams of egg, which is a bit more than 1 egg depending on their size, and 17 grams of almonds. We should absolutely cook chicken. Some people like eating raw eggs but should be done with precaution, and almonds are safe to eat as they are. We need only 17 grams of almonds to reach 100 kilocalories. As healthy as they are, we shall control how many of them we eat, as they are very caloric. Eggs and chicken are a good source of protein. With just 83 grams of chicken breast, you can cover about half to 1/3 of your daily protein needs. Almonds provide us with more fat, some protein and carbohydrates, and some fiber. Protein needs more time to be digested, and so they keep us satiated for longer. Consume them first. They will help you to feel full for longer. The last 2 candidates are cookies and olive oil. Just 2 cookies and 11 grams of olive oil provide us with 100 kilocalories. These are very high-density foods. When you use oil for your dressing, remember to be very cautious with the amount of oil that you use. You might wonder why you did not lose weight, despite eating salads all the time. Check the dressing you are using, and how much fat it contains. Be mindful when you open a pack of your favorite cookies, as you can eat them very quickly and add calories in a very short period of time. Opt for dried fruits and nuts if you are going for a long hike, where high-density foods are an efficient way to provide you with energy. Cookies might also be efficient and yummy, but they also contain those bad trans fats you should avoid. Here they are all together. Have a look again at how much space each food occupies on the plate. Which ones you should avoid, and which ones you should try to consume more of. I hope you found this case study interesting.